Another day of celebrating holidays around the world with Queensboro Dance Festival and with Queen's Theater. My name is Michelle Weller, representing the Greek American Folklore Society. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. So we are now live on Instagram, on Facebook, I believe, and on YouTube, and I'm so glad that you can join me here today. What's playing right now is some Cretan carols that our friend Yannis Mandas, who hopefully will be joining us later, will just recorded yesterday. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear the music. We're going to get started in a moment. I wanted you to hear very first this great Christmas carol. Thank you once again for joining me. That was Yannis Mandas playing all the instruments and singing traditional Greek Christmas carols from the island of Crete. And now, let me introduce myself again. My name is Michelle Tsigaridis Weller, representing the Greek American Folklore Society, live from my living room on Instagram and with Queensboro Dance Festival and Queen's Theater on YouTube. Later on in this presentation, I'm hoping that some of my friends who have grown to become family will be able to join me in split screen, so you'll be able to see them as well. Let's start with a very traditional Greek Christmas carol. Oh, don't mind the motorcycles outside. So these carols would be sung anywhere from Christmas to New Year's, and the morning of Christmas or the morning of New Year's, there's a specific carol. So the morning of Christmas, you would hear this. They'd come with a little triangle or maybe a drum, and I'm going to sing it for you. You don't traditionally dance to this. I dance to everything, so I might be dancing along to it as well. Here we go. So imagine I'm at your door. Knock, knock, knock. Να τα πούμε. That means, should we say them? Let's say them. Καληνύστεραν άρχοντες, κι αν είναι ορισμός σας Χριστού τη Θεία γεννήσει. Να πω σταν γοντικό σας Χριστός γεννάται σήμερον. Εν Βιθλεέμ την πόλη οι ουρανοί αγάλλονται. Χαίρε η φύσης όλη εν το σπηλαίο τικτέται. Εν φάτμη των αλόγων ο βασιλεύς των ουρανών και ποιητής των όλων. So that's at least the very first sticho, the very first stanza of that. And I wanted to make sure that you're not hearing the extra sound that's coming from my headphones over there. Thanks again for joining me. We said that we were going to have some of our friends join us. I'm wondering if anyone is here already that I can have join our stream. Yanni, are you there? Hi, how you doing? Yanni or Alexia, maybe they'll join us in a little bit. So in the meantime, I'm going to dance for you. We don't have specific dances to for the Christmas season, for the New Year's season. What I will share later in the presentation is the cutting of the vasilopita, and I've made a spread for you over here. I hope you don't get too jealous. I'm going to get to eat all these things afterwards. But I will tell you, if you're in Queens, specifically in Astoria, you could get all of this at Titan or a lot of the Greek markets here in Astoria. In fact, I did a little haul the other day at Titan. So Christmas time, you'd have a party. Sometimes it's called a réveillon. That's actually, I believe, a French word. But you'd have a party Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, and inevitably there will be some dancing. And you do whatever dancing that was most known to your group of people. Perhaps if you're a Greek American whose ancestry comes from the island of Crete, you do more Cretan dances. If your grandparents, great grandparents came from the island of Chia, you do those dances. So I'm going to do first Levendico, because if you're from northern Greece, you may know this dance, you may be familiar with it, and it makes the party a lot more fun. Right now, since we are far apart from one another, we are distancing, we're trying to get together online. This may look a little strange, feel a little strange to me, but if you want to dance along with me, feel free to do so. I'm going to show you the steps very quickly, and then hopefully you can join me. Levendikos. I'm going to lift this a little bit so you can see. Lift, side, 2, 3, over. One more time. Lift, side, 2, 3, over. 1, 2, 3. Cross over, step, lift, back. Okay, let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift. 9, 10, 11, and then you start over again. Not doing a full tutorial. I'm going to show you a few dances. Hi! I'm going to make sure I get my friends up here to dance with me. Anybody want to do this dance with me? All right, so I'm going to put Levedico. If you do a request to join me on split screen, you can join at any time. But I'm also going to stop after this dance just to say hello to some of my friends. I'd love to have Yanni join right now if he's on. Are you able to request? Are you here? I know Elizabeth was here. Do you want to request to join again? I'm going to ask you what your favorite Christmas or holiday tradition is. Sorry, I had to close you out earlier. I'm going to ask you. All right, Alexia, I think you're here. I'm going to have you join. Oh, hi, Yanni. You want to join? Oh, Elizabeth. Okay. Let's have her. Oops. Oh, can you request again, Elizabeth? I had to close you out. Here, I'll do this. Oh, here you go. Unable to join. Okay. Oh, sorry, Elizabeth. I don't know if your mom is around. Oh, it says you already requested and I closed you out earlier. Hold on, let me make sure. Can I delete that? I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. Alexia or Vivian, I'm going to have you come up next. But first, let me show you a few of the things on our Christmas table. So I mentioned that if you were going Christmas caroling or New Year's Day caroling, then at the end, they might get a treat, so to speak. So if you were caroling, you might get some money, you might get some sweets. And I picked these up from Titan and I wanted to show them to you because it's a very special time of year to get these treats. So here on the left side, we have pulurakia, not specific to Christmas, but we love to eat them anyway. These are more so for Easter time. These covered in snow of powdered sugar are curabieres, very specific to Christmas time, and we always look forward to having these. This is mel macarona, soaked in honey and full of flavor. And oh, I'm smelling it now. I wish I could share a bite with you. And although these two sweets right here are very specific to Christmas time, because we can make them anytime now, you can get them any time of year, but they are very special for Christmas time. And I remember baking these in my home with my parents. I'm going to try one more time. Alexia or Yanni, you want to join me on split screen? You have to request it though. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to do another dance, and this is from the island of Crete. We did a performance with these two dances, again recorded by our wonderful dance member, Yanis Mandas. And it's a kritikosirto followed by a malevisioti. So island of Crete, two dances, it's a little medley. I hope you enjoy this. So again, if you were at a Christmas party, most people would know at least the first dance, which is the kritikosirto. And if you're a more advanced dancer, you would most likely know malevisioti. So I hope you enjoy that. I'm going to put it on. And in the meantime, if Alexia or Yanni want to request to join toward the end of this dance, then I'm happy to share the screen with you. Kriti. All right. I need some water after that one. And while I'm there getting my water, I made myself a plate of goodies. Whew. So Cretan dances really take it out of you. But I love them. I really love them. Okay, so let's see. Put that water down. I made myself just a little plate of easy to find items that many of you may know about. I didn't cook any of these. Well, I just warmed up the spanakopita, but I wanted to show you a couple of them. I really love spanakopita. They're filled with spinach and cheese. And gigantes, those are the big white beans. And dolmades. These are the vegetarian ones. They have meat ones as well. So this is a whole vegetarian, if not vegan plate. Easier to find at the Greek stores. I'm going to try one more time, see if my friends out there can join me. Send me a request. Let's see if I have one. Yanni. Okay, see if that works. I think it will. Hi.
Hi.
Why didn't you introduce yourselves? Thanks for joining and for being here with me and celebrating.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the phone position, but yeah.
You look good in any position.
Thanks for having us on.
Is there a delay?
I
Are we
think.
good? Okay. So I wanted to share some of our dance members. This is Yanis Mandas, which I just played his music. How long have you been playing the lira, Yanni?
Good question.
You were birthed and then you just started playing.
I think it's been 8 years that I've been playing.
And Alexia, I'm wondering, how did you meet Yanni?
That's a funny story. Through a lot of Greek circles and things, but mostly through Greek dance. And yeah, you know, fun when you see somebody like playing the instrument and you're like, oh, that's an interesting person. Like, I wonder what their life is like. And then
So we are some of the core members of the Greek American Folklore Society, and hopefully we'll get some others to join us as well. I wanted you to share, if you could, a favorite Christmas tradition or holiday tradition with our viewers.
Well, what we always used to do, we used to just get together on Christmas Eve.
know if I have a specific memory or something in mind, especially when it comes to culture, but I'm from a blended background. So one of my parents is Greek and then the other one isn't. So we mesh a lot of those traditions. Some of it being like listening to the Greek. Can't hear us.
I can hear you.
You can hear? Okay.
Yeah.
Some of it being like Greek carols and stuff like that. Listening to them with my dad and like learning them and him telling me stories about growing up and going from neighbor to neighbor singing carols. And then he said he would say that like they would get like a coin or they would be invited in to have a snack, like a spanakopita or something like that. So I didn't necessarily experience that, but I always like hearing stories about the traditions back in Greece.
Thanks so much for sharing. I'm so glad I made some spanakopita to share with everybody. So since you mentioned New Year's carols, I'm going to sing those next. Is there anything else you want to share before I go do that? Thanks so much. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Philakia πολλά.
Philakia.
All right, so I've got queued up here the carols you would sing for New Year's. All right, here we go. I think I've caught my breath a little bit. Κι άρχι καλός μας χρόνος, εκκλησιά μετάγει ο θρόνος. Άρχι που βγήκε ο Χριστός, Άγιος και πνευματικός, στη γη να περπατήσει και να μας καλοκαρδίσει. Άγιος Βασίλης έρχεται και δεν μας καταδέχεται από την Κεσαρία της αρχοντισσα κυρία. Βάστα εικόνα και χάρτη, ζάχαρο πλάστη ζυμώτη,
Katika calamari, descheme topalikari.
And there's tons more verses, but that's all I'm gonna do for now. Elizabeth, I think I had you on the join screen. Let's see if you can join us and say Merry Christmas to everybody. You still there?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Good. The whole family home?
Hi. Sorry, wait, let me just go see her. How are you?
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining. Oh, hi, Catherine.
I'm here too.
So here's a mother-daughter team. Catherine, you dance with gaps. Elizabeth, you currently dance.
I'm a ringer.
She's the guy.
I'm the ringer, and I drive and I videotape. That's me.
So can you share a little bit about maybe your favorite Christmas or holiday memory? And then later on, I'm going to have you join again for Vasilopita. But I wanted to make sure that you're able to join at this point.
I think my favorite memory would be making curambiadas with my yaya when I was younger. So it has to be my favorite. Have the calendar around the house and everything. So those
Oh,
are
yeah.
delicious.
Favorite. Gotta watch the powdered sugar. And I think
What about you?
I think hanging up our ornaments that we would get from Greece every year. I think that would be our tradition, and kind of remembering where we got them and who sent them to us. You know, the simple.
Well, I'm so glad you could join us for a little bit now. Oh, sorry. All right, I'm going to let you go. And we'll join you, request later, so when we cut the Vasilopita. Great. So doing a time check, it's 4:31. I'm going to do one more dance, and I'm going to have Elizabeth and Catherine join us again. Vivian, are you here? Wanted to know if you wanted to join. Looking for you. No, I think Vivian had to head out. Cancel. Cool. I'm so glad to be here with all of you. But as I'm looking, it is 4:30, and I want to make sure I cut the Vasilopita. Vivian, do you want to join us for a moment? Let's see if I can have you join. I'm sending you a request. So the Greek American Folklore Society became a family to me. Hi, Vivian.
Hi. I'm on my phone, so like I look very up close. I'm so sorry.
No problem. I'm looking up close as well. Thanks for joining and saying hi to all of our friends at Queensboro Dance Festival. Would you like to share how long you've been in the Greek American Folklore Society and maybe a favorite memory or a holiday memory?
I've been in the Greek Folklore American Society since I was like 5 years old. I'm now 24 years old, so I've been there for like so long. It's like my second home, basically. Like my favorite memories with you guys are just like all our dance like festivals and our performances and whatnot, just like getting together. And my favorite holiday memory is like with my own family. Every Christmas Eve we open our presents and we just spend time together. And Christmas Day, my mom does the dinner with the whole family. Nice to be with everyone. Yeah,
that's great. Oh, thanks, Vivian. I'm going to make sure to cut you a piece of the Vasilopita.
Oh yeah,
when Catherine joins us too. Thanks for joining.
Of course.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. I'm going to see if Catherine, if I want you to be able to join so that you can help me cut this Vasilopita because you know exactly the order. So I'm going to try to get Elizabeth back on. Are you still there? I'm going to send you a request. Okay. So the Vasilopita is usually cut on New Year's Day or soon after.
You're back. Together.
I'm
Okay.
going to show you what it looks like.
I don't know if you can see.
Yes!
Hi.
Let's open it up. So my daughter was very jealous because she wanted to tear into this. And I got the cake one, not the bready one.
I love the
The
cake,
cake one, number one. Where are we gonna?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
So there's a
Where-
specific order to this. You have to do it in order or else you get in trouble with the elders.
Yes. Where's that from, Michelle?
What?
Where's that from? Where's that from?
Oh, I got this basilopita from Titan,
Oh, it looks
as I got all
perfect.
the other things.
I love it. Looks perfect.
What
Very
is it?
nice.
It's
I'm
called the
probably gonna-
basilopita.
Usually, if I make basilopita, I put the year on the top, either
Oh, fancy.
as a opposite. So I'll put a piece of paper just to make the year on the top, or I'll put some nuts on top. What do you do for yours?
You know what? Someone told me to put craisins, so it's like red.
Okay.
I like the craisins. I don't know. Just something made a little more festive. I'm gonna try that this year.
Yeah. So because there's an order to it, can you describe a little bit of how we usually cut the basilopita?
All me. That's all me, huh?
Yeah.
So because basilopita does come from a tradition entrenched in the church, we do start with the first piece gets cut for Christ. There you go.
I made a big one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Second piece, we got it. You're gonna pull it out, or you're gonna just do it. Second
Oh
piece.
yeah, I'm gonna take it out and see if the coin is there. This is a little precarious, but it's very exciting.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody starts looking.
Yeah.
Piece for Panagia, Virgin Mary.
Second piece for the Virgin Mary.
So the third one kind of goes for who we're hosting. So I'm not sure who we're hosting. So we have 3 hosts, correct? I think.
Right. The first host is the Queensboro Dance Festival. So this is
It's up to them, right?
Yeah.
Second is for QDF,
No, the Queen's Theater.
Queen's Theater. Sorry. There you go. And then the third for GAFs.
Okay.
There's for GAFs.
I gave them the big piece too. Oh, nothing
And
yet.
then if you were at home,
Oldest.
and then it goes, if you were in someone's home, you would go from the oldest to the youngest. So who's home there with you, Michelle? Although I'm probably, it's just us, then I'm probably the oldest. I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest. So let's just say our home and your
Okay, so let's do our home. So my home and then your home.
okay. So
And
that
now
was yours.
And then your home.
Okay, one for my home.
And then it would be then for everyone else that was joining you at your home, from youngest to oldest.
Okay.
You cutting more? No, you're cutting more? Okay.
Well, I'm gonna cut for the people who joined us on screen to
Okay.
thank them for joining us. So one for Elizabeth.
There you go.
Catherine, you already got one. So
I already got mine.
yeah. My floor is gonna be covered with powdered sugar.
It
A lot
is
of
your
powdered sugar.
daughter's excited when she gets home.
Okay, and then I had
Yanni,
Alexia
right?
and Yanni, who is our multi-talented dancer musician.
There you go. And and we got Vivian too.
We had Vivian. I don't see a coin yet.
That is so Sophia and your husband are gonna have to get when he gets home.
They just got home actually. So
Oh,
I'll
there
do
you
one
go.
for Danny.
There's one for Danny.
I got a stack of basilopita and no coin.
Oh, I need to see that picture, what that looks like. And
Unless
then
it's in one of those and I didn't see it.
Maybe it's just in it, but it's very deep.
sometimes it's deep
it's
in a
very
piece.
deep in some of the pieces.
No,
Okay,
huh?
well, I'm
Well,
gonna have to spoiler.
spoiler alert, you're gonna have
got
to
a few
snap
more.
us later and show us.
I will let you know, and I'll prove to you. I have them in order here on the plate.
And if it's mine, it's like the scratch lotto tickets. I want my piece. I want my coin.
I will send you your coin if yours is the one.
All right. Michelle Ketochronu, Kalaki Suina. I'm on the wrong holiday. I've still been home I've been home for so long. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Ketochronu.
Ketochronu. So they asked, how big is the coin? It's usually a quarter, so and it's wrapped in foil so that you don't have any coin, I guess, residue on there. I'm gonna flip it over real quick just to make sure that there is a coin. I'm cheating, but I already got a coin, so I already got a piece. Ah! Well, I can't tell. It could be in one of those pieces, just deep in the piece, but I'll let you know. QDF wants the coin, right? I'm gonna wipe off this powdered sugar, and let's see. Put these over here, and let's finish off the last 5 minutes with another dance. Let me see. Do you want to dance the last one with me? I've got a special treat for you. My family just got home and they want to dance with me. Hi.
Wait, could I do some dances?
Yeah, you're going to do a dance in a circle with me?
Finish my apple.
Finish your apple. Okay. So I'm going to put on.
The present was a pretty dress.
Oh, wow. So we're going to do a Kalamatiano, known all over Greece. And music also recorded by Yanis Mandas. So I'm going to thank everybody for joining us. We're going to do one last dance for you, and then we'll wrap it up. This is Kalamatiano.
I want that.
Good. It smells good, huh? Ready?
Castor, Castor, Aragayosu. Naxera mosi semoni. Café, nosso amor, faz de coluna, liga aqui nas, ligo outra. Colimera, tac, 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 tac. E amadiço se pira do nome mani. Metadinha de eu Olivia.
Isso se piras o nome Tolimera tak 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 Topena nossa cani E amadíssimo se piras o nome
Thanks you once again, everybody, for joining us. I am so happy that we could share a little bit of our culture with the Greek American Folklore Society. I didn't tell you anything about the costume. I'm wearing a borrowed costume from GAFS, the Greek American Folklore Society, from the region of Chalkidiki. There's a lot of differences specific to regions of Greece, but, different types of costumes, music, dances. But the one thing we have in common is our love for family and treasuring our traditions, respecting our elders, and sharing these so that all of our traditions can be passed on to our future. So thank you for joining us. From my family to yours, from my dance family to yours. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and to a healthy New Year. Thank you.